Heyo! How's it going, everybody? Sajin's Gamertag here, and this, as you can see, is Dino D-Day. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it today. I'm gonna show you the basics of it before going into another video that gives juicy deets on all the classes and everything. I want to tell you guys that a free weekend for the game just passed, and you could have gotten the game at 80% off. I'm sorry I didn't capitalize on that, but the game is just $10 to start with initially as a regular price, so it's not that bad. With that free weekend came an update including both Steam trading card support and these victory books. And I'm going to go through those briefly. I don't know too much about them because, like I said, they just popped up this weekend. And it says up here, this features in beta. You'll have a chance to pick up victory cards while in combat. More kills improve your odds. Collect cards to complete books. Let us know what you think of it. And so it has what I read on the Dino D-Day website is these victory books. You collect the cards and they tell the story about the featured character. So there's one for the Allies and one for the Axis. This one tells the story of Trigger, the only dinosaur character on the Axis, who was a little triceratops with a broken leg, so the Nazi army would not train him as a soldier and stuff, and so the Allies took him in, got him a little makeshift leg, and put a gun on him, and he goes to work for him. And then we also have one for Kurt Stryker, the basic human soldier class for the Axis, and it tells his story. And now you open the book and it's got the cover here, and then it's got a little explanation there in the beginning, and then it just has the thing for all the cards, and I imagine once you get them you can click on them and view them a little bigger. And same goes for this one. And so it's a pretty good idea, I think. It's a good reason to play the multiplayer because of the free weekend, and that there's a bit more people online, which is good to see. It's good to see the game still going strong, sort of. Alright, so as I did with CSGO, I'll go ahead and tell you guys how I'm running this game graphically, and since we're on the menu here, I'll just go right to it this way. Just like CSGO, I'm running a normal 4:3 ratio. Resolution is 800 by 600. I have it in a window so I can do other stuff while I'm gaming a lot of the time. Keep mouse inside window is enabled. Look at the advanced settings. My filtering modes, trilinear, vertical sync and multi-core rendering are disabled. Shader detail's high, effect detail is high, model textures are high, page pool memory, that has to be high. Expensive water's disabled, but yeah, I can run this game pretty well. It's not quite as demanding as CSGO is, so when we get into gameplay here, what you're seeing is pretty much full graphics. Alright, and so in later videos for the game, I think I will do some online matches. I actually do feel pretty damn confident about my ability to play this game. I think I can show you guys some good online gameplays. But for now, all I'm going to do is do some bots to show you the basics here. I'm sorry it's a little crumpled up because of my 4:3 ratio. It's used to the wider ratio, and things are supposed to be more separated, but this is it. So yeah, you have the different maps here. The game only started with 2 maps, Market and Hilltop, and then you would choose between Team Deathmatch or King of the Hill. But the game has grown quite a lot since then. And so we have a lot more options, and it's great to see. They added objective modes, added new classes. Just the game's been overhauled if you just look then and now. It's incredible. And we didn't start out with the bot mode either. They implemented that a lot later on. But it's really fun. I enjoy it. You can either just set the number of bots per team, or you can check customize bots, and you can put a bot on each class that you want. But I don't really feel the need to do that. And you can change the difficulty. the thing about the difficulty in this game is a little different from other games. You have Dinomon difficulty, where the bots practically do nothing. They're just there for like cannon fodder, and it's supposedly used for like role playing or something within the game. It seems strange to me. I've never used it, but maybe for like class guides and stuff to give demonstrations, I might use that. If I go easy or hard in this game, that it doesn't just affect their playing ability, it also affects their actual damage. So if I pick easy instead of normal, the damage they give off is actually going to be reduced. So they're going to do less damage to others. And if I do hard, then it's more damage than usual. And so I don't really want to do those, because then I'm not used to the regular mechanics of the game anymore. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stick with normal difficulty. I'm going to have 5 bots per team. Whatever team I get on, that's going to make 6 players. And I set the win limit to 3 rounds, so I have time to talk in case it goes a little longer. And unlike Call of Duty, where a regular team deathmatch is 75 kills, this one goes to 50. And there's also the King of the Hill time, that's 180 seconds by default. And I'm just going to do the first map here, mark it, to show you guys. And here we go. Let's have some fun. So a little bit about Dino D-Day. It was released on Steam April 8th, 2011, was developed by 2 companies, 800 North and Digital Ranch, and was published by Valve Corporation. This game is made with the Source engine, as you can probably tell. As usual with the Source engine, the first time you're loading a map takes a little longer than the later times. But the game only got a Metascore of about 53 and was just kind of passed off as poorly made. I've seen some commentators on YouTube give it a bad rap, and just reviewers as a whole didn't really like it. But I love this game. It's one of my favorite games to play on Steam all the time. And I just want to be a positive voice for this game, and I want to be the go-to source for information like so many other people are for Call of Duty. I want this to be my coverage game. And so, contrary to popular belief, I'm going to go with allies first. Because I kind of like the idea of going against the dinosaurs rather than being them. I don't know, that's just me. But, so we're going to pick the allies here. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 classes here. Trigger was not in the original game, so we had 6 to begin with. And each of the classes, they're not just like assault or medic or something. They have their own personality to them and a backstory. So we have Jack Hardgrave, who uses the M1 Garand. He's like the main character. You have Joe Spencer, uses a Tommy gun. Nigel Blythe Crossley uses the trench guns, like a shotgun and rocket launcher. He because of an update a while back, he also has a flamethrower. And Joe also has a grease gun, and he also has an M1 carbine. And you can swap those out. You have Alona Vike, which is a sniper. Camille Brunn, which is a medic, has a Sten gun. And you have Jacob Frank, who is a German soldier converted to allies, and he's got a bar and a flechette gun. And then you have Trigger here, as I've mentioned before. And they all have the descriptions of what they can do and stuff. And so we're seeing there's 2 bots on Hardgrave, 2 bots on Alona. My favorite classes to play on allies are Joe, Camille, and Jacob. Since there's a bot on Camille, I can either go with Jacob or Joe. Let's go with Joe. And so the match has already started because I've taken a while. And so here's my Tommy gun, pistol, and everyone comes equipped with fists. If you're on Axis, you have a knife. The damage ratio isn't any different, and we also have sticky bombs here. And unlike a lot of Valve games, you can actually aim down the sight with a lot of guns, and so it makes the game feel a lot like Call of Duty and a bunch of other good FPS games that are out right now. So I really like the feature. It helps me with the game a lot. Along with these guns, something Joe can do is call in an artillery strike. It's sort of like a kill streak for Call of Duty as well. And so if you see that red arrow pointing down, I can move that around, call it in, and then I just click while I have that up, and that strike is going to come down right there. And got a Microraptor over there. I hope I don't run into him. I'm horrible against them. And there we go. 2 kills with the artillery. As you can see, the kill feed looks pretty much exactly like Team Fortress 2. It is a source game. It's derived from that engine, so you're going to see some similarities, but that's part of the fun. I mean, it's not too different. It doesn't feel too different. And the reload animations are a little slow, except if you're Striker. I did do some practicing with this game, so I don't look like a complete idiot like I might have looked for my CSGO video. But, there we go, get that raptor. And so, you can see the scoreboard here. It says points and deaths, so again, it's like Team Fortress 2. And, I'm going 4-0 right now. The points don't exactly mean the amount of kills I've gotten, so I'm looking at the bottom there. Again, it's got the TF2 type of spread, and so it says kills, deaths, assists, captures, dominations, revenges, the amount you've healed, amount of headshots, amount of goat kills. I should mention that. One of the Dino classes on the Axis can pick up these goats and throw them at me just like that. What a wonderful demonstration. And, so what I generally like to do if I'm an Allies player is it's kind of productive to go around killing those goats. I mean, they eventually respawn, but it can be a little tactical decision, so the Dilophosaur, which is that Dino class, doesn't have a lot to use. And so you got the spawns that the enemy can't enter, just like TF2 and some other games, I'm sure. And this is the perch I like. We got a sniper up here. Whoops. Call that in. Assisted in suicide because he tried to blow up. Oh, he's up there. There we go, got him. Oh no, that was the artillery kill. Damn it, confused me. Alright. So in the past, a long time ago, before I had this YouTube channel, way before that, a lot closer to when this game first came out in 2011. This game's about 3 years old now, or almost. It'll be 3 years old in April. But way back when, I tried to do a stream of this game before they had the bot capabilities, and it was just a horrible stream. It was like the worst I've ever experienced. Only like one person came, and that was for like 30 minutes, and I kept trying to find people and would only find like one person online. It was just very bad. But a lot has happened with the game since then. There's been a lot more people playing. There's regularly at least one server that's pretty full. And then there's about another one or two that have a decent amount of people in them. But it's like we don't have a huge community like TF2 and Call of Duty and stuff do. But I mean, this is a pretty fun game, and I'd love to see it grow, and I want to help it out as much as I can. So that's why I'm doing these videos. But while we're on the subject, I'd just like to explain a little more what I'd like to be doing with this game in the future. Like I said, I'm pretty confident about playing this game online. I can try and get you guys some online gameplays when I do well. I think that would be nice. And I'm not sure if I could do a series or anything with it, but just occasionally show you when good stuff happens. Other than that, I'd like to do map guides for the game, because there's a good amount of maps, and I know them pretty damn well. I have over 150 hours of gameplay on this game, so I can say that. And so I want to do map guides similar to what people like Ali A and Tim Martin have been doing for Call of Duty Ghosts maps. And I know this game isn't anywhere near as hardcore as Call of Duty is. Quote unquote hardcore. But, well, I'm getting a bunch of assists. That's something. I'm not dying, though, so still a good record. But, I want to do those map guides, and the first one I want to do is, this map here, Market, because it's the first map on the list on rotations. It's the first map that I played when I started playing. That's the domination music. They also have music for when someone gets revenge on you. They implement World War II music a lot in this game. It's usually at the menu, but I was doing stuff before then, and so the music cut out before I started. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, you'll occasionally hear World War II music and stuff in the background of the game, as well as for dominations and stuff. And so I want to do the map guides, show you guys where. Okay, here's the victory here. It shows the top 4 players on either team. We just all had the most. Allies victory. Okay, so that's the victory music. If you can hear it, I might have it set too low. I'm not sure, but I'll go ahead and change my class now. Let's be Jacob instead. Jacob's got the bar here. A little less ammo and a mag, but it's more powerful. You can also set it so it's a single fire, which is pretty nice. And he's got the flechette gun here. It's a mini shotgun. It's got 1 round in it before you have to reload. And so we're up here. He does not have artillery or anything to call in, so he's just got his guns. And then he's got fists and regular grenade. There we go. Dominating that guy too. I'm not sure how much you can see. I am able to record this game in high quality instead of medium quality like I did with CSGO, so quality of the video should be a lot better. At least a little better, noticeably better. And so I hope that's a plus. But yeah, back to my subject. I want to do the map guides, show you guys good sniping spots, and show you guys where the action happens on every map, and show you the objectives, stuff you have to do on each map, just to get you guys acquainted so when you jump in, you're not completely lost. I should say if and when you jump in. Got that kill. Alright, and the other thing I wanted to cover is, while we're on the subject of dinosaurs, I want to do Let's Plays so badly, but I do not have a PVR, and it's crippling me. And so it's preventing me from doing anything but PC gameplay here, unless I get emulators. I already have a Project 64 emulator. I mean, who doesn't? But I'm not sure what I really want to do a Let's Play of in terms of Nintendo 64. Nothing really comes to mind for me. Of course I want to do Let's Plays of games that I've actually beaten, and as surprising as this may seem, that's actually not a very big list for me. So, some games that I do want to do are on the GameCube and PS2 particularly. And so I would like to know if you guys could hook me up with a really good GameCube and or PS2 emulator. Just separate ones, if you can find them for me. I know in the past I've gotten a, I think it was called a Dolphin emulator. It was like a GameCube and Wii emulator put into one. It was a pretty awesome idea, but the one I picked up had issues. The first game I got for it to test things out was Super Mario Sunshine, and the frame rate was bad. It wasn't steady either. It would, at some points it would be 10, and then it would just randomly be 30, and then it would go back to 10. But I can never get the frame rate under control, and also it would never save my control settings, and it would never like save my data. Like the memory card stuff was screwed up. And I wasn't sure how to fix that, but if you guys know something I don't about the Dolphin emulator or some other GameCube emulator, that would be awesome, because I'm bringing this up because there are dinosaurs in this game. Like, the game that's first on my Let's Play list has got to be Star Fox Adventures. I was born, God put me in my mother's womb and spoke to me and said, you were born to do Star Fox Adventures Let's Play. It is one of my favorite games of all time, although other people don't like it very much. I'm like, I must be a sucker for like shitty games or something, but it was in the right place at the right time. I just loved the idea of a Star Fox adventure game, despite how it turned out at all. The gameplay for it is amazing, and I played through it several times, so I'm confident I can guide you guys through it. I probably can't do like 100% clear thing, like I can't show you where all the fuel cells and stuff are, probably. But I figure it'll be close enough. I mean, the fact that I can actually beat the game, we're just trying to get through the story. Again, just trying to be a positive voice for that game, associate a positive experience for the game for you guys. And so I really want to do that. And then on the PS2 side, what I'd really like to do is Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 just might be my favorite game of all time. I loved it so much. A lot more than the first Kingdom Hearts. I have beaten them both. I'd gladly do both of them if you guys set me up with a PS2 emulator and demand is high enough. I know a lot of people have done these Let's Plays in the past because they're really old games, but I'd still like to do them, and maybe I can still offer something that they haven't. And so, if you guys could just offer me any and all information about emulators, that would be super. I ran out of ammo. And so that was the main point of this video. I need help. What stuff I get put out here depends on what information you guys give me. What you guys want to see, I will do my best to give it to you. But whether or not there's demand for the Dino D-Day stuff further on, I'm going to be doing it. The game needs a positive voice, and it's going to be me, because I love this game so much, and I want to see it grow. I want to see people playing it all the time. I want to see it being recognized as the fun as hell game that it is, because I've had so much fun with it over the years, and I'm still playing it today when it's almost 3 years old, so that's got to say something. And there's also works of a sequel for the game coming out, and they're still showing support. They're still updating the game, like I showed you with the victory books. They're still pumping out content, and they're supposed to be adding. I should have mentioned this a while back. I'm sorry, I'm still not the best commentator in the world. I should have mentioned that Dino D-Day originally started out as a free downloadable campaign mode that you could just find on the internet, and you probably still can. I was able to find it a while back. The campaign was hard, though, and wasn't adjustable. But, and here's another victory. Again, I didn't even get on the scoreboard because the bots are crazy. But I'm going 10-2 with 9 assists, so it's actually a good game. I'm actually doing well. But they are normal bots, so but alright. I'll just sit here in the lobby. We don't have to play for this one. But yeah, if you want to, you can probably still find the campaign out there on the internet. It's pretty hard. I wasn't able to get very far in it. But as part of like the support for the game and stuff, they should be adding that campaign mode into this part of the game. And they said they're also adding a sort of survival game, which could be awesome. A survival mode for this. I'm not sure if either of these are for the sequel or if they're for this version. They've been really vague about that. But I can hook you guys up with the website. They update it, I wouldn't say regularly, but every now and then you'll be like, oh my god, new info. And it's more fulfilling because it happens like once in a blue moon. But they released 2 things about the update. They explained what they're working on, and they did an explanation of the victory books and stuff. And I can also hook you guys up with the GameBanana page. Used to be called FPS Banana, but now it's GameBanana. They have extra content and stuff for the game that you can download and enhance your gaming experience. One thing that I think I still have is I have different gun sounds for this game, I think. And so what you're hearing might not be the actual gun sounds. But it calls them superior gun sounds. I wouldn't exactly say they're superior. I was just fine with the regular gun sounds. But I guess it's a matter of preference. You can just try them out, and I'll hook you up with both of those pages. They should be in the description. And so this has been Dino D-Day. And look forward to seeing a whole lot more of this game on my page in the future. And this is Sajin's Gamertag, signing out. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, favorite, whatever you guys want to do. Just the views help me, honestly. I keep coming back to my own page to see if anyone at all is out there watching my videos. And if I see a number go up by 1, I am happy. So just give me views if nothing else. Give my videos a try. Alright, and with that, I'm out of here. I will see you guys later. Sajin's Gamertag, signing out. Peace.